In 1982, Distinctive Software Incorporated was co-founded by Don Matrick, now known for his disastrous reveal of the Xbox One. DSI would become known for developing Test Drive, its sequel The Duel, and Stunts. Electronic Arts acquired the studio in 1991, forming EA Canada. In 1994, EA released the Need for Speed for the 3DO. It received ports through mid-1996 on the PC, Sony PlayStation, and Sega Saturn. The game was praised for its visuals, simulation driving, and informative car showcases.
The 911's air-cooled flat-six engine has always been its most intriguing feature, with its belt-driven cooling fan and a crankcase to which bolts 6 individual cylinders and heads.
Need for Speed 2 was released in 1997 for the Sony PlayStation and PC. Reviews were lower than the first game due to poor visuals and mixed opinion of the driving physics. EA Canada would be firing on all cylinders for their next release and create something truly special.
He's gonna run the red light, he's gonna run it!
Good guys.
Yeah, here we go.
Bad guys.
Oh, there he goes!
One thing in common, the need for speed.
The third entry of the Need for Speed series was released in 1998 for the PC and Sony PlayStation, as seen here. It was the first game of the series to receive what is now its most revered subtitle, Hot Pursuit. Car selection is small when compared to today's racing games, but was typical for the time. It features some strong contenders, including the relatively new at the time C5 Corvette. Available race modes include Single Race, Hot Pursuit, Tournament, Knockout, and Practice. Single Race and Practice are self-explanatory, so let's focus on the others. Tournament consists of 8 races and has you competing against 7 other cars. Drivers are awarded points based on where they finish a race. The driver with the most points at the end of the tourney wins. Knockout is similar to Tournament, but at the end of each race the driver who placed last is eliminated. Winning Tournament or Knockout will unlock 3 additional cars or 1 more track depending on the selected difficulty level. Now for the reason we're all here, Hot Pursuit. A head-to-head shootout on public roads, populated with traffic and law enforcement. Choose your track and race conditions, select your car with the exception of either Ferrari, lame, and choose your opponent. Evading law enforcement along with the looming threat of being pulled over or arrested was introduced in the original Need for Speed. Hot Pursuit takes us to another level. You will be chased by multiple cops at the same time and have to avoid roadblocks and spike strips. The police are very aggressive and will shove you around while they try to box you in. The track you select will determine what type of patrol vehicles are featured. Rugged mountain areas have off-roaders. Rural settings feature the boxy 1980s Chevy Caprice, while a city setting will have the rounded body lines of the 1990s Ford Crown Victoria. Officers also have access to the same C5 Corvette as you. PC owners could take the reins of a patrol car to chase down speeders and issue tickets. Debuting on Fox as a TV special, World's Scariest Police Chases first aired in 1997 and received a video game that was released in 2001 for the Sony PlayStation. As you have already experienced, this TV show influenced the creative direction of this video. I loved watching this stuff back in the day, and Need for Speed 3 released at the perfect time. This game is a wonderful coalescence of performance vehicles, high-speed racing, and driving physics that balance simulation and arcade. Hot Pursuit mode is the cherry on top that completes the package with exciting police chases.
The most dangerous thing about most pursuits is speed. For a crook on the run, speed acts like a narcotic. It blocks out all reason. It's a drug that says don't stop.
Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2 was released in 2002 for the GameCube, Xbox, PC, and the PlayStation 2, which is the version you're seeing here. This was the first time in the Need for Speed series that a past game received a direct sequel that included the original game's subtitle and was numbered. Car selection has been expanded, with most models receiving a faster Need for Speed variant and 4 cars receiving a Pursuit model. Cars are unlocked by accumulating Need for Speed points and completing race events. You're awarded points for specific accomplishments like starting grid position, leading a lap, going airborne, reaching top speed, bypassing police roadblocks, or continually evading the police until they call off their pursuit. Racing modes have been separated into 2 main categories. World Racing features Quick Race, Challenge, and Championship. Quick Race is the fastest way to hit the streets. A random car, track, and opponents will be selected for you. Challenge allows you to fully customize your race options and also functions as 2-player versus mode. Championship serves as a career mode for World Racing. Selecting this opens a chart of available race events. You will need to complete specific race requirements to unlock new events, along with additional tracks and cars to use in challenge mode. All race events are based on a theme that will dictate what cars you'll be driving. For example, the Ferrari vs. Ford event features the Ferrari 360 Spider and the 2000 Mustang Cobra R. Single race, tournament, and knockout modes return. Lap knockout is a single race, with the last place car being eliminated after each lap. Time trials require the player to complete a lap by the target time. World Racing and its 3 modes are enjoyable, but they don't hold a candle to Hot Pursuit and its associated modes. Quick Race and Challenge function the same as in World Racing, except with law enforcement being present. You're the Cop allows you to select from 5 patrol vehicles and bust a specific number of street racers before the allotted time expires.
Step away from the vehicle.
You can request 3 roadblocks and helicopters, and have an unlimited number of speed boosts. Ultimate Racer is Hot Pursuit's season mode, and is by far my favorite part of the game. You will find a similar event structure as Championship mode. Most events have you running from the cops, but 5 role reversals are included that upon completion unlock patrol cars for challenge mode. The racing is action-packed insanity, with the police calling in roadblocks, spike strips, and helicopters that will drop bombs which explode upon contact with your car and launch what I assume are missiles. Police radio traffic is plentiful and will warn you of upcoming threats. This radio chatter instantly reminded me of scenes from the original release of Gone in 60 Seconds.
All units in pursuit. LA Sheriff's Department is positioning units parallel to the freeway and monitoring.
Hot Pursuit 2 is one of the best entries of the Need for Speed series. The gameplay is damn near perfect, creating a timeless experience. This title would firmly establish the Need for Speed series arcade style of gameplay.
We'll be right back with the conclusion to this exciting chase, and you're not going to believe how this marathon ends.
The Need for Speed series received its first form of a reboot with the 2010 release of Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. Criterion Games, known for their Burnout series, took the helm. This is also the first game of the series to receive a remaster, which was released in 2020 for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. I'll be playing the remaster on my Series X. We'll be spending our time in the open world setting of Seacrest County, a fictional representation of the United States West Coast. There are 2 career modes, Racer and Cop. The overworld map is littered with locations that allow us to quickly access events for both careers. Returning events include Hot Pursuit, Race, and Time Trial. New events are Duel, Preview, and Gauntlet. Duel is a one-on-one shootout. Preview lets you drive a significantly higher performance car than what you have access to in a time trial format. Gauntlet has you, and only you, attempting to survive an all-out assault from law enforcement in the given time. Hot Pursuit is what we know and love, with you and other racers running from the cops. However, Criterion added a significant change. You now have some of the same abilities that the cops will be using against you. You can drop a spike strip, or target your opponents and the cops with an EMP. Police that are in range of your in-car jammer will not be able to communicate or use their car's gadgets. Activating the turbo instantly gives you a large power boost for a short period of time. You also have access to nitrous, which gives you a gradual increase of power. It can be refilled by driving recklessly, slipstreaming, and using shortcuts. Taking down a cop will fully refill the meter. Cop career events include Preview and Hot Pursuit, along with its own version of Duel and Time Trial. Interceptor has you chasing down a single lawbreaker, and Rapid Response tasks you with arriving at an incident within the set time, but you receive time penalties for being involved in collisions. Your tools of justice are the spike strip and EMP, or you can request assistance in the form of a roadblock or helicopter. You also have nitrous, and it's refilled by driving at a high rate of speed. I do have mixed feelings about racers having special abilities like the police. It does make the racer career more enjoyable when compared to previous Hot Pursuit titles, but I feel it dilutes the experience of the cop career. The gameplay provides a great sense of speed and chaos, along with beautiful visuals and powerful sound effects. The driving physics felt really off at first, but I acclimated to it. However, I never achieved the level of confidence I had with Hot Pursuit 2. Police response feels competent, and radio chatter is present. When their air support arrives on scene, holy crap, you'll know it. Vehicle selection is quite large, with the remaster including DLC cars. It's a nice mix of mid to late 2000s performance vehicles with a few timeless classics included. One of which I'm going to end the video with because I personally consider it to be the halo car of the Hot Pursuit titles. Upon selecting most cars, your ears are rewarded with the brutal assault of an internal combustion engine starting. Criterion took core elements from the Hot Pursuit and Burnout games to make an enjoyable amalgamation of both series. Kick the tires and light the fires, my friends, because we feel the need for speed.
Vehicle just flew by. Let's get some cars started up on this one. Special requesting a roadblock.
I'm putting together units ahead of your position. Maintain current route. Clear. Command approved. Suspect confirmed.
All units, roadblock has been ineffective.
activated, acquiring target lock.
Warning, this roadblock has been compromised.
Spike strip missed the target.
All units, we are reading a disruption. Please confirm system operations. Approved.
Jamming ready. Turbo boost system online.
Central, requesting aerial support. Suspect is resisting arrest. Fighting back.
System systems are down. Suspect is using it.
We got units down. Send EMS.
Wrecker is en route. Spike strip deployed. We are showing spike strip deployed at your location.
Suspect is driving aggressively. Target has entered the tunnel. Central, requesting permission to release a spike strip.
Confirmed. Spike strips are authorized for use.
We got units down. Send EMS.
Wrecker is unavailable at the moment. Hold tight.
Suspect is driving extremely dangerously. Got to end this now.